Hey, how's it going? I was talking with a friend the other day, and I was telling him I was working on a Hallicrafter. And he said, well, I've got an old one in the garage you can have. So I went by and picked the thing up. It's a little S38B. It's kind of cool. It's in pretty good shape. On the outside anyway, which is kind of nice. You want to stop doing that? Damn cat. Looks like it's got a little dirt on her. We had Easter yesterday, and the children have left jelly beans everywhere, and the cat's just having a heyday, and it's really beginning to get old. And I thought I picked most of them up. Apparently not. But this is just all basic communications. Well, it's just all basic shortwave receiver. It's pretty minimalistic. It's got, you know... Actually, what this really is an AA5 in a little case with some extra coils. It's got a standby switch, on-off volume, station selector, band selector. It's got a band spreader, kind of a cool one. And good old tuning, and it's got a BFO, although they call it AM shortwave, or excuse me, CW, and then a headphone jack, which is kind of weird because I don't think this has a headphone. I don't think this has an actual headphone jack in it anywhere. So I'm not sure what that does other than maybe turn the thing off. The back's in pretty good shape. There's just kind of has the old TV final inspection. I'm just going to take a quick kind of look at this. I don't want to get too many projects out and about. No, I think there's might be some holes in there for the shortwave tune coils. Well, I thought I had a screwdriver. Lily, stop that. You're being naughty. Hang on a second. Okay, sorry about that. Police up the last of the jelly beans. Wonder what RMA is. There's a little kind of a, I assume it's Radio Manufacturers of America. There's a little logo on the back. Geez, this bottom only held on with 2 screws. Yeah, what are we going to find in here? Something good, I hope. Probably a lot of cobwebs and broke stuff. So I could have it, said come get it if you want it. It's just been laying around in the garage for a while. I'm not sure what a while means. Okay. Is there another screw somewhere or something? Or am I missing something? Every day is an adventure. Let's see what the feet hold things on too. That's kind of ornery. Yep. Well, I bet I didn't need to take that. Kind of hot, and I'm kind of grumpy and tired today. I don't know why. It's just holidays are pretty hectic. They're supposed to be fun. That happened. That I think the fun left out of them a long time ago. There we go. Huh, weird. That's interesting. I wonder what that bottom is. I don't know. That doesn't look good. I don't know. It could be cardboard or it could be something else. Well, let's see here. Put these away. Where they won't get lost. Yeah, right. There we go. Give me another hot one today. Oh, this baby's had some work. Pardon me. Uh-oh. Well, I didn't expect that. Come on. There we go. Huh. Well, looks like somebody's been in there dinking around. Doesn't look like they did a full job either. There's a couple caps. So there's 3 or 4 caps have been replaced. That's somebody wrote, at least I wrote what it was on there, 47 microfarad. And I had to guess, I bet that's maybe the output tube, audio output tube. There's something that somebody glued in there, they didn't have the right value. Let me see if I can get you a better shot of this. Interesting. Well, I think he gave away a perfectly good working radio. Maybe not. It's kind of weird. Oh, I see this. That's weird. Is that actually weird? There's sort of a chassis in a chassis, but there's kind of little weird. This thing looks pretty scary. I'll bet $1 this baby has a hot chassis. So what, there's like 3 or 4 caps that have been, well, there's more than 3 or 4. Just trying to get you up a little closer here, and this maybe doesn't want to cooperate any at all. So what do we got here? There's a couple big caps there that somebody ignored. If you can see in there or not. See. Right there. That's kind of dumb. Why would you do a sort of a... Apparently it's just a repair. That looks like it was replaced. That was replaced. And that was replaced. What kind of job did they do here? Oh, so-so. This has been a while ago, I think, because these, well, there's 3 electrolytics. There, well, it's 4. There, and there. All about 160 volt. Huh, that's interesting. Somebody put some, I wonder what that's for. There's some really nice, that almost looks like test lead wire. Huh. Wonder what that goes to. Speaker, maybe? And what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's an AA5. It's kind of a... something you won't see in the normal AA5 is this stuff here and here. This is the... not only the All-American 5 just has basic tuning for the antenna, and probably this, and the local oscillator. This has a little bit of expansion on that. Sorry about that. I'm hearing things. I wonder what that is. That looks like a... God. I'm having a hard time today. It's just all sorts of distractions and dumb stuff. So it looks like there's a little work left for us to do. There's some mica caps, which we probably can leave alone. And over here, there's a few here, but there's some other. There's a big paper cap right down there. There's another one. 0.1 at 600 volt. That looks like it goes right to the chassis through. What the heck? You know, if somebody did replace that, whether they replaced it with a 10,000-year-old cap, or what is that? That doesn't look. No, it might be a hell. There's some weird stuff in here. And remember that from the other. Remember that from the other AA5s, the little substrate there, the capacitor substrate. There's like 4 or 5 caps there. This thing's got a weird mix of parts. There's some dog bone resistors in here. There's some regular like carbon comp resistors in here. Very strange. So does this thing have a BFO? Oh, I bet it does, but it's not variable. I think it's right there. This is kind of a yucky job. I'm not real pleased with this. I can't complain, it was free. Actually, it looks like some of these resistors, some of these. There's another mica cap. What's this? There's a. You can see that, right? Under my hand. Sorry. I don't know, it was an attempt at humor. There's another sprig. It's a 0.082 to ground. Looks like it's a bypass cap. There's some yucky stuff in here. Oh, here's a little time bomb. Be careful of these little receivers. There is. I don't know if you can see this. Right here is the BFO switch, which won't focus. There's a kind of a. This is actually a coax, I believe. Or it's a really heavy wire. It looks like it's a heavy wire. Anyway, it scurries along and pops out over here. And right about in here, see it? How it's kind of tangulated up. I don't know if I can move that. Yeah. Yeah, trust me. Anyway, this little goofy rigmarole, and see it goes through this tube socket, it actually bends back and stops right there. I was trying to show that to you. There you go. See it? It just dead ends there. That is what's called a gimmick. That's actually a capacitor. And they're coupling the BFO into the receiver right there. I'll just look at the schematic, but there have been many people lured to their death or doom for fiddling with that. They think it's just some wire and they get them jacking with it. And that arrangement is somewhat critical. If you just lay it in there, it's not going to work. That's got like about, maybe roughly about half a twist. I think it, see, it comes here. No, where is that? Where does that go? I can't see it. It's, oh, okay. These IF transformers actually have leads on them. They don't have little posts. It comes up from the IF transformer, which is here, loops around there, and then kind of gets tangled up in there. Well, okay. I'm going to kind of put this baby to bed. I don't want to get it too tangled up with my other projects. That's weird. I don't quite understand what these screws do. They apparently, I don't know what these do. They kind of hold that. I don't know what they do. They kind of hold that bottom together, but there's some rubber or some phenolic grommets. Probably has something to do with the hot chassis. There's some of these with little rubber, I don't know, kind of discs on the edges. They're kind of nasty. If anybody ever got zapped by a AA, it was probably from one of these little monsters. They're not, and those rubber discs on those other ones do kind of go to hell and cave in. I got zinged a couple times myself. I haven't had one of these in years. The one I had was gray. It might have been a little bit different model. And this paper covers up all those tuning caps. You must tune these with the bottoms on and slap the Union label on there. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I lost a screw. How did I lose a screw? It's just some kind of conspiracy. Well, there's only two places it could be. One would be over here, where I took them apart, which is apparently not there. Great, it's just spiffy. Well, I'm going to shut you off here before I lose my mind. It's a short trip. Anyway, take it easy. Have a good day. And yes, I found the screw. It rolled under the edge of the cutting board.